This is for so you big fat white nasty smelling fat bitch. Oompa Loompa body ass bitch. When I catch you in your 25 camel ass back in the cellar, you will not be leaving alive, girl. I will catch you, and I will find you in every single Ross Coast podcast interview. Trust and believe the Duchess, bitch. You may think that I disappear, but baby, I crystallize like a phoenix from the ashes, and I will find you. And I will even see you at the finale, whether you got eliminated or even if you're in the finale. I will make sure that you stumble on the marbles that I will place on that stage.
That was very inspirational.
Thank you.
Hi everybody and welcome to the first ever episode of Verx's Drag Race Pit Stop. I am your host, Verx Bordeaux. Joining me today, it is someone who is desperate for gas money.
Bitch, give me gas, bitch, give me gas. Bitch, give me gas, bitch, give me gas. Bitch, give me gas. Bitch, I'm poor.
It's Violetta Femmé, everybody. Hi, girl.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Verx just clearly loves to give me the wine recipe, so she invited me back.
Bitch, we look like two hitchhikers from Vegas.
Because we are, girl. Like, what? Like, we have money, we hustle and shit.
Exactly.
And we also have the wine recipe, which everybody's clearly dying in the audience to find out.
They will never find out.
I myself managed to secure the recipe, so I'm good. I've been earning money ever since.
I told you my wine is famous.
It's a secret.
Did you know that despite its reputation as a party city, Las Vegas has more libraries and bookstores per capita than any other city in the United States?
I don't know none of that. I don't live there, but yes.
Ironic how I have never been to any of them.
Me neither, girl. Me neither.
So, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been working the world as per usual. Working on my own long term for the final round. Just preparing to retire little by little.
Glad you're doing good.
Yeah, life has been pretty good.
Today we will be talking about the premiere episode, which you actually guest judged.
Yes, I did.
How was it?
Loki was pretty sickening. I feel like the premiere episode really set the bar for the remaining episodes of the season and how the season premieres overall. The episode 1, I'm pretty sure, caught a lot of eyes to the people in the Bordeaux community and overall. And a lot of people are actually wishing to apply for season 2. So I feel like you set a good standard for the other newer girls to the community.
Season 2 applications open June 1st, everybody.
Oh, period. Hey. Apply, everybody, if y'all want to find out the wine recipe. Trust me, you won't regret it.
So let's start with the entrances.
Oh, sickening.
Who had your favorite look?
Personally, like Toy's look kind of the most, but at the same time, Toy was a secret queen, so you kind of expect a secret queen to have like a bigger package for people to fear you and stuff.
I agree.
But Loki, the platypus one was kind of giving me the most camp, not gonna lie. But then there was also Maddie, and I'm Team Maddie, so I would say that Maddie to me had the better look. And I would give Soy like a lovely second.
Soy had the best look, but Maddie had the best concept, in my opinion.
I feel like when Maddie walked into the workroom, she gave her authentic self. A lot of people, when you go into the workroom, you try to portray the basically not you, like a fake persona, because it's Rojag and Roblox. But I feel like Maddie, and which is why I really love Maddie as a person and as a Rojag girl, is that she is very authentic and real.
100%. I had Maddie enter second because I know that she can get the party started.
Like, her entrance line and the way she spoke to the other girls is very real with her. Like, she's a real person. There should be a counter of how many times I say real. And if we do that we will have 5 right now.
Who had the worst entrance in your opinion?
That's actually a great question. To me, Loki, even though I said the platypus was kind of cunty, I would probably have to say the platypus one. I forgot her name already, but I mean, that's kind of the issue.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
I feel like the platypus outfit was kind of boring in my opinion, and it's like, I get it, it's an entrance outfit, but at the same time, you're entering a filmed long term, which means you kind of want to showcase your style the second you walk into the workroom. And me personally, I didn't understand what she was trying to give, whether she's like an animated character from like series, movies, cartoons, and stuff, something like that. I didn't get her personally. I don't even remember her name. I don't even know if she's still in the competition, to be honest with you.
You know, Maddie is the platypus, right?
Wait, Maddie had the platypus outfit?
Yes, girl.
Oh my god.
All that praise for nothing.
Y'all can keep this in. For political reasons, I would have to say the person who we shall not name. She had the worst outfit.
I agree.
I really should have done my research before coming here, because what the fuck?
Adriana's look was so basic, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was definitely basic. It's like, get it? Like, to me, why it was kind of very disappointing is because she was little in Versus the World 2, and we wrapped up filming before Verx started, which means we had like we had 7 episodes and she got eliminated in episode 7, which means that's like 7 weeks, like 2 months of knowledge of the critiques, like to receive on a bigger platform, in my opinion, from the judges that actually gave harsh criticism to the girls on season 2. I thought that she would learn, but she didn't. It's like, I feel like Adriana goes to so many long terms in road drag, and it's always the same note. It's like she never grows. She sometimes relies on other people's assets, and that's like, get it? A lot of us would start road drag for like our first few months. We do that. We take other people's assets and stuff like that and put it on our outfit and just call it a day. It's just to look pretty.
Yeah.
You don't get really any kind of positive feedback regarding those things, so I feel like Adriana really needs to learn how to build herself and to actually grow from the long term she competed on, because so far it's been nothing.
100%.
Verx's, she didn't grow. Versus the World, she didn't grow. Sunrayas, she didn't grow. What the hell was she all else on? I don't know.
What do you think about the drama about her?
Yeah, talking about her situation though, personally, I feel like it's a deserved reasoning. I'm glad a lot of people are calling her out for what she did, because some people need to take accountability of what they do. I've been a person myself which has done some fucked up shit in my past, but you gotta learn to actually be accountable for what the fuck you did. And personally, to me, she doesn't do that. So I really hope that nobody casts her anymore and just banishes her from this community. I love that Adriana's my season, but like at the same time, it's like the same note. It like keeps repeating itself. It's like, if you can't learn to not do the same bullshit over and over again, then just don't be in this community, please.
She should have apologized for sure.
She would take accountability rather than making excuses, whether it was literally trying to clear up the situation behind the scenes on Verx's Drag Race. She was giving also excuses and stuff like that. It's like, no. You don't do that. Literally take accountability, because there's valid proof of what you did. But moving on to that, like, anyway.
Moving on, we have our first fight of the season. Mods and Maddie fight over who is the better twink.
Girl, I must say, these fights on this season specifically, have been so fucking wild. First, it was Maddie and Moz. That was like a good beginning of like the drama that's gonna be happening this season. And the best part about this was not added in the trailer, so we didn't know it was gonna happen. And then the other 2 episodes back to back, rather in Untucked, people fighting, they go on stage and fight the living shit. I forgot her name. I think it was Kylie and somebody else, or Acrylic, I think.
Maxine.
Girl, they were fighting it the fuck off on that main stage. This is what I want to see, girl. Like, this is what needs to be happening more and more and more, girl. Like, this was entertaining. On an episode 3, we had another fight, again on the main stage. Like, I'm sorry, but this is so entertaining. Like, it's so good. It's literally, every single time I watch this episode, I'm waiting for the stage scenes. Because I know someone's going to be fighting. Like, I literally know.
Stay tuned for the reunion, girl.
Oh, girl. Well, one person's not going to be at the reunion. Ooh, crosses my mouth.
So you did a little judge check-in.
Yes, I did.
How was it like?
Personally, I feel like When it comes to talking to the queens in the workroom, and especially when it's newer girls, a lot of people, of course, will know you. I mean, this is Roblox. You're not a celebrity here. Like, people aren't supposed to know you. There isn't such a thing like legends, icons, and stuff like that. But I feel like it's so good to be like a host for like almost 4 or 5 years now. I don't know, I lost count by now. And come into a long term which literally has newer queens, it literally reminds me where I started hosting. Because when I started hosting, it was literally like game show people. Because before Rojag, I had my own game show community, which is like one of the biggest ones back in the day. And I left to do Rojag because I got introduced to RuPaul's Drag Race. So literally, it felt like a nostalgia to me talking to the newer girls, giving them some information what we kind of want to see now, since it's like already 2024 and Rojag has kind of changed a bit, especially with style and building capabilities, since there's like meshers now, nomad queens and stuff like that. So it was pretty sickening to talk to them and hear what they're going to be doing for their talent show numbers. Some of them really were sickening, and some of them were like pretty boring, but of course, a talent show isn't like a thing that everybody gets to do. Because talent shows are usually like done for film long term, so I feel like this was a first for a lot of people. And overall, like, a lot of people did pretty good for their first time. They really made sickening numbers or their own songs, like, yes.
Which queens had your favorite talent shows?
I'd probably have to say Soy. Soy was definitely my favorite one. It's because the reveals and the set was so beautiful to look at. And the song was such a good song choice. I don't know what that song was, but I'm literally obsessed with that song now.
That was a gag girl. Definitely my favorite too.
And Loki, the second person who I would give like their 10s is Loki Sanrea. Writing your own song is not easy. As a person who has written a song for basically myself with like in 2 days for Brandon's, it is not easy to make a song yourself. To find a beat, instrumentals, write lyrics, record, it takes a lot of time.
Her lyrics were giving pretty much ChatGPT though.
Yeah, those lyrics were definitely giving a little bit like ChatGPT moments. But like, she made her own song, so I do have to give her 10s because it requires a lot of time to do one. I do wish that she like learns a little bit when it comes to pronunciation on the lyrics and stuff, so people can understand what she says. Because I feel like when we were listening to the performance, when we came to the judging at least, it was hard to understand what she was saying at least, until like those slow parts came in. But yeah, she made a song and I'm proud of her. Like, it was a good glow up for her after stardom, so.
I think her runway look is the reason why she wasn't in the top.
Oh yeah, definitely. Her runway brought her down by a lot. Like her talent show was like sickening. You couldn't understand shit, but it was like a song. She made it, so like, if 10s, like, you deserved it. But I wish her runway was a little bit better, because I feel like that would have given her like a nice high placement.
Speaking of runway, who had your favorite look of the night?
Soy had the best runway by far. It's because I feel like since Soy competes on so many long terms now, whether it's Angela's or any kind of a long term, she knows how to work her way around building now. Since she knows her course set very well by now, as she works with it like 24/7 now, she doesn't really have any restrictions regarding building. All of her runways have been extremely sickening so far. Especially the recent runway, which was like that ocean one. That right there was literally amazing. Masterpiece.
What do you think of Acrylic buying her runway look?
Like, Acrylic was giving real RuPaul's Drag Race. Like drag queens buy costumes from designers to be made, and Acrylic was giving like she was giving that, like, Roja queens should just literally begin buying outfits and designed by other people, whether it's meshed or not. Like, that was sickening.
I think the same. Normalize designers, mama.
Like, exactly, like, Acrylic gets it done, like, girl, as she should. Like, I would do that too.
Acrylic, you will forever be the iconic pork chop of Verx's Drag Race.
Exactly.
Who had your least favorite runway?
I'd have to say Sanrea.
That's my pick too.
It's like her runway was literally the main reason everything went downhill for her.
It was giving 500 seconds mini-season look, girl.
That runway was really not it.
Speaking of least favorites, who had your least favorite talent show?
Who was the one who performed that Dua Lipa performance?
Acrylic.
That was so boring. Like, there was no set, no nothing. I'm sorry, Acrylic, but you were sickening for the runway and thing. But the performance was so bad. Like, for a talent show to work, you need a set to be captivated on your performance. If it's just a plain stage, this is literally giving like a mini season girl showdown, like solo performances moment. Like, it was boring.
Mine was probably Kylie's. She didn't know the elements of performing. Do you think both Acrylic and Kylie deserved their bottom placement?
Well, I must say, it was pretty much deserved. Kylie's runway was like okay. Like, it wasn't wow, but it was okay. However, Kylie really needs to work on that stoning, because I swear to God, I thought there were Christmas lights on her fucking outfit by how big that stoning was. Literally, cue the footage right now and look at the stoning on her runway. It looks like fucking Christmas balls. And her performance was meh. Like, her performance wasn't like a standout. It was just like a very safe, like top below performance. It wasn't something new, wasn't something extravagant. It was meh. And Acrylic, well, it is what it is.
Now let's talk about that disaster of a lip sync.
Girl, Beyonce, I swear, do never get introduced to Roblox, anything like that, girl. If they give you a collaboration, say no. Say no. Because this was a mess. I would have sent them both home. That was disgusting. Like, this has to be the worst lip sync. No.
I sadly have to agree. The lip sync is done and we have our first eliminated queen.
My beloved Acrylic. Yeah, I feel like if she puts in the work from her original season, especially if she was a pork chop queen, and comes back for All Stars with like a brand new package of road drag, like a literally drag, like performance skills, she could definitely, mayhaps even win. And this goes out for literally a lot of the girls. Performing and improving your building skills are like a necessity when it comes to competing.
What is your overall opinion on this episode?
I really enjoyed it. It was a very good premiere. Like, some talent shows were good, some talent shows were bad, and a lot of the runways were pretty good, pretty fitting for signature drag, and overall set the bar high for the remaining of the season when it keeps airing like throughout the weeks. So yeah, it was a very good premiere, I must say. Like, a lot of people are now interested. A lot of people are watching the season, and that's good. That's a very good start for a good long term. So props to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for watching the first ever pit stop episode of Verx's Drag Race. See you next episode. We forgot something.
Oh, right. This is for So You Big Fat White Nasty Smelling Fat Bitch. Oompa Loompa Body Ass Bitch. When I catch you in your 25 camel ass back in the cellar, you will not be leaving alive, girl. I will catch you, and I will find you in every single Ross Coast podcast interview. Trust and believe the Duchess, bitch. You may think that I disappear, but baby, I crystallize like a phoenix from the ashes, and I will find you. And I will even see you at the finale, whether you got eliminated or even if you're in the finale. I will make sure that you stumble on the marbles that I will place on that stage.
That was very inspirational.
Thank you.